There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep next. Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all three for strikes.
For the Angels,
not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Simmons.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Zagunis giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Tyler Skaggs is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Now batting, Albert Almora, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Swing and a liner. foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch outside and low. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Almora stands at first with 1 out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here comes the first pitch. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
1-1 to Schwarber. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. sent on the ground out to second. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back for more from the north side after this. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a three-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
1-2 now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Kevin Smith will be next, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. One and one the count now. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them.
Ripped down the first base line. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Angels 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Wilson.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Goodwin ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Now in the box, Mark Segunas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. LaStella fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it, the third baseman, David.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. Change up too low, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1. Soft grounder left side. Kozar charging this one. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Skaggs.
Leading off
as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Tyler Skaggs.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. One and one to the Angels pitcher. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's the first out. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Zagunis, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Quintana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. First offering on its way, and that misses. Ball 1. Zobrist leads off first with 1 away. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Now he'll step off and rethink this. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2.
Nope.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
One ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. A shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Bohr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners on the move for second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike taken, the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. One run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Angels strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He threw a base on balls his first time up.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Rizzo on at first, nobody out. A dive and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. The 1-0. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So stepping in, Mark Zagunis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Drilled to the right side. There is La Stella on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up now, Kevin Smith.
Leading
He's
off
in
for
to
the
get
Angels,
things going here in
the
inning number
catcher,
5.
Kevin Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you can tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight
the right
changeup.
fielder,
He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. To first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Skaggs.
Striding in once again, Tyler Skaggs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Quintana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Inside and low, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Quintana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. And there he goes towards second. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.